These are rare photographs from history, presented with context and accuracy. To see more historical photos, you can subscribe to our channel. 18-year-old Lydia Myakisheva of 419th Separate Reconnaissance Company of Soviet First Front, 1944. A 7-month-old baby being baptized into the Ku Klux Klan in Long Island, New York, 1927. A captured Jordanian foreign fighter sits in an Afghan communist military court while on trial for collaborating with Mujahideen, most likely awaiting the death sentence. Afghanistan, April 1989. A lynch mob uses a battering ram to break through the door of the county jail to kill 2 men who kidnapped and murdered the son of a department store owner, California, 1933. A platoon of Polish cavalry, summer, 1939. A Romani woman traveling through Holland with her children, seated together on a sturdy donkey, 1930s. A woman with Browning machine guns at the Douglas Aircraft Factory in Long Beach, California, 1944. A young Denzel Washington as an honorary police chief during a boys' club trip to a New York police station in the 1960s. Adolf Hitler, at his buddy Finnish President Mannerheim's 75th birthday during World War II, casually chatting about the war and invading the USSR. Albert Einstein with actors of the Yiddish Theatre, University of Washington Library, New York, 1934. American troops leave France, March 1967. An American soldier reloads as another fires during the 96th Infantry Division's advance to capture Big Apple Hill on Okinawa, June 1945. Assassination of socialist leader Inejiro Asanuma by anti-communist Otoya Yamaguchi, Japan, 1960. Bedouin spearman holding a spear on a camel, 1910. Boy hugs his new friend, London Zoo, 1958. British Indian Army Bengal Lancers soldiers displaying captured German helmets as trophies during the World War I, symbolizing victories over German forces. Carrying out a girl who fainted pass-ball relay, June 1911. Chamberlain, Daladier, Adolf Hitler, Mussolini, and Ciano, just before signing the Munich Agreement, hailed at the time for preventing war, September 1938. Chelsea pensioners sit on the steps of the Royal Hospital Chelsea in London, 1928. Children of a farmer in dust storm area on Oneida County, Grazing Project, Idaho, 1936. Circus worker Ethel Hart showing off her back, 1940s. England's Princess Elizabeth rides with President Harry S. Truman, 1951. Filipino Women, 1910. Former First Lady Jackie Kennedy, who lost her husband in 1963, offers her condolences to Coretta Scott King at Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral, April 1968. Franklin D. Roosevelt holding a naval officer's elbow for support, with King George VI and Queen Elizabeth during the first visit of a reigning British monarch to the United States, June 1939. Grand Mufti of Jerusalem, Hajj Amin al-Husseini, meeting with Adolf Hitler in Germany, 1941. Ice harvesting in Norway, 1910. Israeli forces gathering Palestinian women and children, Tantura massacre, 1948. Lacquerware shop in Yokohama, Japan, 1880. Martin Luther King Jr. and Sammy Davis Jr. share a laugh in Davis's dressing room at New York's Majestic Theatre in 1965. Men and equipment being parachuted to Earth in an operation conducted by United Nations Airborne Units, Korea, 1951. Neil Armstrong's parents watched their son land on the Moon, August 1969. Nur Mohammad Taraki meeting with Leonid Brezhnev and Soviet Foreign Minister Andrei Gromyko a month before his execution, September 1979. Onlookers in Marseille watching French battle flags being taken for transport to Africa after the German conquest of France, 1940. Palestinian leader Mufti Amin al-Husseini greeting a unit of Muslim Bosnians who joined the Nazis with a Nazi salute. Parents pose proudly with all their 13 children, 1940s. People gather to watch a car accident, 1920. Portrait of John Singleton Mosby, the Grey Ghost, a Confederate cavalry battalion commander, 1864. Ralph W. Lobor carries his belongings after serving 30 years in prison for 3 murders he didn't commit. He walked into a police station and made voluntary false confessions, Indiana, 1977. St. Porphyrius Church and Cemetery, Gaza, Palestine, 1922. Soldiers from the 101st Airborne Division point their bayonets at teenagers in Little Rock during forced racial integration of high schools in 1957. Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev and his wife meet the press atop the Empire State Building, September 1959. Soviet Union leader Joseph Stalin and UK Prime Minister Winston Churchill in Levadia Palace during the Yalta Conference, February 1945. Terry Fox throwing out the opening pitch at a Blue Jays game at Exhibition Stadium, Toronto, 1980. The playground children had in the early 1900s. The ruins of the Reichstag building in Berlin, 1945. The Toucan Soap Factory, Nablus, Palestine, late 1800s. The view before the mighty Hoover Dam was filled with water in 1936. US and Danish personnel examine equipment left behind on Greenland by Germans when they fled under US attack, 1943. Union Home Minister of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri, meets a group of Chinese Indians at an internment camp in Rajasthan, India, 1963. US soldiers interrogate an elderly Vietnamese man and 2 children. The photographer did not see what ultimately happened to them. March 1968. Wendell Willkie, the 1940 Republican presidential nominee and US Special Envoy to China with Madame Chiang Kai-shek, 1942. The two were alleged to have had an affair. Wife of a farmer churning butter in Emmett County, Iowa, 1936.